Alright, it's June 27th, 2021. I walked up to the French workshop just to report at this point. I stopped at N.Y.P.D. I was on their surveillance camera, and I stopped at F.D.N.Y. I was on their surveillance camera. I reported the same thing to the two different departments, since Department of Homeland Security wrote that you should report to your authorities. I mean, I thought those were the community, the civilians, they're in charge of the villains, being the public population. The fireman agreed. He said he's in charge of public safety. I go, okay. So now, while N.Y.P.D. was very receptive of my reporting that today a fire hydrant was totally dry on my street, I'm tying a real-life event in the environment with the fact that if I'm a cyborg and it only happened to me in relation to a cyber attack within my environment, I showed a photo which was my face, my pixelization of my face destabilizing. So my anatomical integrity was warped on photo by high magnetics and high power radiation of some sort, or microwaves. So it almost fractalizes and radicalizes in a prokaryotic state. It moves off my body but can't move too far, and it looks, it burns. My face actually burns when this happens. But I'm able to catch it on film and then document it. So in Harry Potter, one of the movies, they have something called a Dementor. D-E-M-E-N-T-O-R. So that's for the movie box office, for all those CGI specialists. They're able to dement without a cyber attack, I'm assuming. I don't know. But I have it happening to my person in real life. So I documented it on YouTube with my camera. I reported it to N.Y.P.D. for Homeland Security and F.D.N.Y. F.D.N.Y. was like, I was like, right, it's the authority. Aren't you the authority in the neighborhood, F.D.N.Y.? And he goes, no. And I go, then what are you? He goes, we're just public safety. I was like, my face is being ripped off of my visual, my integrity of my anatomy. This is a cyber attack. One caught on film. I'm reporting to you because you're in some network of fraternal brotherhood and you're in charge of the public safety. I go, do you not think that this cyber threat and cyber attack that I'm showing you on film so you know what it looks like is a public safety threat? And he's like, I guess. And I'm like, okay, good. Well, what I'm doing is I'm showing you visual proof just so we can open a conversation between your level at Street, F.D.N.Y. and Homeland Security and N.Y.P.D. and myself with where I need to be in high scientific. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza. It's July 27th, 2021. I'm Centurion, Century 19, year 78. For Department of Health Services with a born identity date on paper.